And now I get to go to work and be late. Yay! Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I can't wait to eat this.
You think I'm gonna like it, John?
Yes. Girl, you still holding on to that pimple? Yes. Hello lovelies, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 6 or 5, I don't remember, of Vlogmas. I was driving on my way to work and realized it was my month and my other co-workers month to bring snacks for our Avid meeting. And yeah, I realized that at about, I don't know, 7:58. And work starts at 8 o'clock, so I am just now leaving Publix this morning, but it's okay. Luckily, I have first period planning and I was doing something for work, so hopefully I won't be you know, it's too much of a mess when I get to work. So now I'm driving from Publix, the closest Publix to my school, on into school, and I'll get back with you guys when I get to my room. Hope y'all are having a good morning. Their corresponding angles have to be congruent, but all of their corresponding sides are not going to be congruent, because if all of their corresponding angles were congruent and all of their corresponding sides were congruent, then the two triangles would be congruent. But we're not talking about congruent triangles. We're talking about similar triangles. I'm finally in my car going home. I had a really long meeting at work today after school, and yes, I have a band-aid on my face because of that pimple. It is a hot mess, okay? Y'all, I'm 40 years old. Why am I still dealing with pimples? Okay. So I'm headed home. On my meal plan today, it says that I am making chicken satay or satay. I don't want to say that wrong. I'm gonna Google how to properly say it before I say it again, but chicken satay or satay with almond butter sauce or almond butter dipping sauce. And I think I'm gonna put that in some lettuce wraps. So yeah, I am headed home so that I can get dinner started. My family should already be at home by now. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute. It's been a long day, y'all. It is 5:50. I'm just now leaving work. Woohoo! So change of plans for dinner. We are having these. This is going to be some stuffed zucchini. I have hollowed out all of the zucchini. Got all of the middle out, the seeds, and the part that's kind of squishy. And I've added some olive oil and salt to the front and the bottom, so the inside and the outside of the zucchini. I'm gonna bake this in the oven on 350, probably for about 10 to 15 minutes, just so it gets the zucchini a little soft, because when I stuff them, I'm really just putting them back in the oven to melt the cheese that's gonna be on top. Alright, so over here I've made some sauce. In here I have some turkey breakfast sausage. I've mixed it with some of this Audi Premier marinara sauce. And then I added some cream. My husband has to eat his spaghetti sauce with some kind of milk in it, because the acid kind of messes with his indigestion and heartburn. So I always add a little milk or cream in my sauce, or Alfredo sauce, but I didn't get Alfredo sauce. I also added a little bit of Parmesan cheese and some mozzarella to this, and this is, I'm letting it sit on the stove and thicken up. This is what I'm going to stuff the zucchini with. It's not really that thick, but I'm going to let it sit while the zucchini is baking in the oven. I'm also going to prepare a topping for the zucchini, and that's just going to be a little bit of panko and butter, so that it has kind of a crispy top. It'll be like panko, Parmesan, butter, and like mozzarella cheese. So that'll be the topping. So I'll show as I go along. Okay. since I already have my oven on 350, I'm gonna go ahead and bake up this chocolate cake and make some cream cheese frosting to go on it. I don't know if I'm gonna do cupcakes or actual cake. Probably cupcakes. This makes how many? 12 servings. So we're gonna try to make 12 cupcakes, or I don't know, I might make a whole cake, but I'm gonna mix this up since the oven is already on. All right, so the decision is made. I'm putting this into one cake pan because I'm being lazy. In this bowl is the Swerve chocolate cake mix, 3 large eggs, 1/3 cup of water, 1/3 cup of oil, and 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. I'm going to mix this up and pour it in a cake pan and put it right in the oven. Okay, so I added some pecans to the chocolate cake mix because my husband likes anything with chocolate to have pecans or walnuts. And I had took some parchment paper, put it on the bottom, and sprayed that with pan for baking, which is kind of like Baker's Joy. It's like the same thing. And I also sprayed that on the sides of my loaf pan. Now I'm going to put this in the oven on 350 for 25 minutes. All right, I'm going to put it in the oven. Also, I'm cooking my son's dinner, which he, of course, is having mac and cheese and grapes and apples and hopefully something else. We'll see. Okay. So my zucchini is out and it's released some of the liquid. It's very pliable, so it's soft, but it's still, you know, firm. So I'm going to like take a paper towel, just a paper towel, and wipe the liquid and extra oil out. And then I'm going to stuff the zucchini, and I'll show you my panko mix in a second. So here's the sauce. I used it and stuffed the zucchini boats with it. I added the sauce to the bottom of the boats, and then I topped that with mozzarella. Then I added a little Parmesan cheese, and then to give it some crispiness, I added some panko, very little, like probably less than a half a cup over this whole thing. Probably more like a 1/4 cup over this whole thing, and I mixed that with butter. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna put it in for the time that the cake has left, which is 12 minutes, and hopefully it'll be done by then. Okay, so I made some frosting, a little bit of frosting for the cake, and it's here. I'm just gonna put it over the top. I just used some heavy whipping cream, a little bit of salt, some baking cocoa, and some of this Lakanto sugar-free powdered monk fruit sweetener. It's erythritol and monk fruit. Now the Swerve that everybody uses, I don't like that, but I do like the taste of this. It tastes like normal sugar to me. So when the cake comes out of the oven and I let it cool, I'm just going to put a little bit of this frosting on top. And I had to pull the zucchini boats out of the oven because they're basically done cooking. But I need to broil the top to make it nice and brown. I can't turn the broil on until the cake is done. So John John's mac and cheese is already done. I just have to cut his apples and grapes. I don't want to cut them early because they'll turn brown. Yeah, and so we are almost ready for dinner. We have about 3 more minutes on the cake, I hope. Hopefully it's done in about 3 minutes. Then I'll put this in the oven on broil and we'll be eating in no time. Alright, this is our little side salad I threw together with some bag salad, the leftover coleslaw I had from earlier, and some cilantro I had that left over too, to add a little bit of freshness. So we'll have that on the side of our zucchini boats. Okay, so my cake is out of the oven. I'm going to let it cool, and now I'm going to just put the zucchini boats in the oven on broil, and we're almost ready to eat. Okay, out of the oven and looking delicious. Delicious. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I can't wait to eat this. Okay, here's the finished product. We have the zucchini boat and a side salad. John, what are you eating?
I'm eating apples, grapes, and macaroni.
Yeah, is it good?
Yep.
Okay.
You think I'm gonna like it, John?
Yes. This is gonna work. And yes.
You telling the truth?
I am.
You like it?
I love it better than Zoodles. I can eat spaghetti again.
Yes. All right. Yay!
That's good.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna eat now. Okay, this is the sugar-free cake, chocolate cake with sugar-free frosting. The cake was probably too warm for me to frost it, but we want to eat it now. So, all right, let's see if John likes it. This is what it looks like cut. I got some frosting on the side of my plate. Let's see.
Yep.
You got me an edge piece.
Yeah.
Please try it.
Checkmate. Check. I'm eating some more.
Okay.
I'm eating 2 servings tonight.
Yeah, but
Girl, you still holding on to that pimple? Yes. I forgot to close the vlog out. I do have some food in the crock pot too, but I'll show y'all that in the morning. All right, so going to bed now. Everybody enjoy your night. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas.